How many of y'all have dealt with jealousy? I know I have. Being a filmmaker, oh yeah, I've dealt with it. Watching the friends around me succeed, being at the status I am while they keep getting elevated, watching them talk to all the popular people while I'm over here in the corner, like, yeah, I've dealt with jealousy, and it is not a fun thing. As I describe it quite a bit, it is a killer of the soul. And as James 3:16 says, for where jealousy and selfish ambition exist, there will be disorder in every vile practice. Jealousy is not a fun game to play, my friends. It can make you bitter. Like it says in Hebrews, follow after peace. I'm paraphrasing a little bit. And holiness, without which no man shall see the Lord. And it says, lest all these other things. But one of the things that really sticks out is lest any root of bitterness spring up and trouble you, and thereby many be defiled. The bitterness that rises up in your heart, it has an effect on everyone around you. Your attitude, it has so much impact on everyone in your life, everyone around you that you act that way around, that you have that pride and that spite in your heart, that jealousy towards them. It affects them. Guys, I thought I'd lay out the tips for, when jealousy arises, here's how to defeat it. Because I've had it happen to me several times, and it is not a fun game to play. So jealousy and envy go very hand in hand. Envy is like wanting things that you don't have, wanting things that belong to someone else that you don't have. Jealousy is when someone else has something and you're like, I should be in that position. That should be me. Jealousy is rooted in pride. You can't refute that. Jealousy is rooted in pride. Pride is one of the biggest downfalls of man. In fact, it says, I have to look up where it says it, but it says clearly in the Bible, pride comes before destruction. So here's how I learned to fight pride, because I've dealt with it many times, and here's what I've learned. You got to come to God in prayer, okay? Yahweh, Eloheinu, King of the universe, the God who created you. He knows how to help you through it. You have to confess that you're dealing with this, that this is something you're going through. Confess that you are dealing with jealousy, that you have in your heart, that you have this hatred in your heart right now. Confess that you are feeling bitter. I've had to do it recently, guys. It's a lot harder if you don't confess it to God. God, you can't hide anything from him. You just have to tell him. Tell him how you feel. Tell him how you're feeling. He'll listen. He'll help you through it. Believe it or not, he will help you through it if you just confess what you are going through. One other way that I've really dealt with jealousy, God really inspired me to be grateful. Gratitude is, in fact, the very opposite of envy. Envy is wanting something you don't have. Gratitude is being extremely thankful for what you do have, for what God has given you. And when you have gratitude in your heart, you realize how petty that jealousy really is. You look at all the blessings in your life that God has given you, you're like, man, I'm being a real petty jerk right now. No joke. And the spite in your heart, it starts to go away. It's amazing actually how it works. Just guys, start to be grateful. Start to thank God for the things in your life that you do have, the things that he has given you, where he's put you right now. God elevates you when it's time. God has you where you are because he wants you to be there. There's a purpose why you're there. Being jealous, it's meaningless. It just causes your heart to be in a very bad place. It kills your heart. Like I said earlier, jealousy is a killer of the soul, and it will eat at you and eat at you. It is a root of bitterness that will defile everyone around you. So guys, just give it to God. He knows how to deal with it. He'll help you deal with it. And don't be jealous of the person next to you, because you know what? God has put you right where you need to be. And everything around you is temporary anyways. What does matter is his eternal edification, is his will being done. The people in your life being led to him. The people around you being led to Christ. That is what really matters. It doesn't matter where you are. God can use you in your position. Don't be jealous of the people around you for temporary things. That's ridiculous. Don't be jealous, guys. Give your struggle to God and he will help you through it.